Christmas shopping, or maybe you haven't even started, don't fret. Our tech expert Colin Baker joins us now with his top gadget gift guide. Good morning to you, Colin.
Good morning, Al.
We looked at some earlier on. This is your top 10. We've already got through 2, so we've 8 to go.
We're doing really well.
Go.
Well, I wanted to kind of get something for everybody really in the family, and starting off with anybody who's into generating YouTube or Instagram content, which is a lot of people.
A lot of people.
And what a lot of people don't realise is how lighting makes such an incredible difference to that. This is an LED ring light. Well, yes, and I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, just it generally improves the whole standard of photography. But it clips onto any smartphone, straight onto over the lens like that. So it's really, really easy to set up. It's got a variable light level. And the difference, the lighting being around the lens and right in front of you, so there's no shadows coming from the side, it does make a phenomenal difference. They're only €29, so a nice stocking filler.
Okay, cool.
Now, headphones and earphones, obviously it's kind of the new hi-fi nowadays, and the AirPod style design has been really, really popular.
Everybody seems to have them,
I've got, the thing is, they're easy to lose, and I have a real problem. I've lost a few sets of expensive AirPods already. These are only €29, and they're not a whole lot less in terms of quality. Very much the same style, a rechargeable pack here, they Bluetooth to any smartphone or tablet, and of course they charge in there, and they also have microphones in the end, so you can obviously listen to your music and podcasts, but also take calls as well.
I never would have thought about losing them, and of course I would lose them on a daily basis.
A friend of mine was saying, do you know what you should get? Is a little wire that attaches them to your phone.
The old style.
Next year. But €29.
I would be constantly putting them down and not knowing where they are.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I really value these things, and I carry them everywhere, but I still lost 2 earlier this year. So I've moved on to the FX Factory ones now. The €29,
those are cheaper.
They haven't failed me.
How much can you spend on them?
You can spend, I think the original AirPod Pros are about €270. So really, really expensive. Yeah.
Wow,
so this is a hell of a lot cheaper. Not quite as good, but not too far off.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, so this has been a big thing I think a lot of us have realised how important having a decent laptop is this year in terms of working from home.
Everyone's Zooming, everybody's Skyping.
And they've realised what the difference is between sort of a cheap retail laptop and a decent professional grade industrial model, like this Thinkpad. Problem is they're really, really expensive, from €1,500, but you can buy them factory refurbished. These are $499, and they've 10 to 15 hour battery life. They've the power and performance and robustness of the €1,500 machine that they are. It's also a much more conscientious purchase, because you're saving about 150 kilos of carbon in constantly buying new
they would have
equipment.
cost $1,500. They're slightly older. They've gone and got a refurb.
The factory refurbished them, so it's not like buying second-hand. The factory apply a warranty, and you're also, instead of buying, this idea of buying new equipment every 10 minutes is just not sustainable, and it's not environmentally friendly.
And what would the warranty with that be?
It's still a year, a full year. And of course, we provide the warranty in-house in Back from the Future for these. So you're getting an even better service and warranty than you do on your conventional, cheap, colorized retail machines. So really, really great way to buy. They're not the most attractive machines, as you can see, so maybe a 9-year-old girl mightn't love it, but it's certainly a very robust, reliable, fast, high-performance machine, and definitely better than anything else for that kind of money.
Okay, next up.
Okay, so this is probably a really good gift idea for the whole family, and who's going to say no to better broadband, better Wi-Fi, better signal strength around
Nobody's
the home.
going to say no to
Exactly. And the thing is that the modems that you get from your service provider are basic, they're inexpensive, they're in one location in the house. These are what's called mesh systems. The trick here is that they're really easy to set up. You download an app on your phone, you connect any of these into your modem, and you locate the other two anywhere else in the house. And together, they're factory connected, so you don't have to go connecting them or setting them up. But together, they create a dome, an entire mesh of Wi-Fi around the house.
So that increases the speed and everything.
Well, it does, because Wi-Fi, the further or the weaker Wi-Fi becomes your signal strength to your device or your laptop, the slower it gets. The stronger it is, the better. If you're right beside the router, it's much, much better. And so by improving your Wi-Fi signal strength, you're getting the very most that your broadband has to offer. It also, through the app, allows you to switch off the Wi-Fi or time it. You can say, well, at midnight it turns off. You can have a guest network to allow other people on without having your password. You can even have parental controls on them. These are 129
for
euro.
the three of them?
For the whole pack, for the whole mesh, for the three. My hat's falling off.
Now, your next speaker, I was going, why would you need one of these? And
you were laughing at me.
You gave me a very good reason.
And Derek said it'd be a handy sort of electric shock item to stop me talking, which wasn't nice.
This year, when you've the iPods or the earphones in, you're not hearing something, especially if you're on a bike or something like that. And
I've been on the e-scooter all this year. I've kind of replaced the car. But I love listening to podcasts and the likes, but I'm always conscious that if you've headphones in, you can't hear traffic noise or someone coming up behind you.
With this,
it's really important to be aware of what's going on around you while you're cycling or scooting or whatever. With this, it's loud enough that you can hear and nobody else can, and you're just hearing it in this space, but you can still very much hear what's going on around you. So it's perfect for podcasts and radio stations.
Watch.
Yeah, okay, this is actually the best, genuinely smart fitness watch I've used so far. And it's 59 euros, so it's inexpensive.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, it's built around the style of say, the Apple Watch. It looks very, very similar. You've replaceable straps, but there's a couple of notifications coming up there. So it's dark until I raise my wrist and up comes the screen. You've a 10-hour or 10-day battery life on this, which is really impressive. And then you've got all the regular notifications and the fitness features that we've gotten used to already. So blood pressure, heart rate, sleep patterns, etc. And the app that comes with it, really, really straightforward.
A coffee machine.
This year, I suppose, we've realised we have to be our own barista in a sense.
Yes.
And I was going through a hell of a lot of capsules on the old machine. This is a proper 20-bar, 850-watt barista-style espresso machine. So it actually there's high pressure, there's a steamer on the side, and of all the ones I tried out, it's only 129 euro, so it's quite inexpensive as well, easy to set up.
Coffee
and that's
lovers.
actually my one.
Yeah,
that's been in the house
coffee lovers are going to love this. Now, this is an unusual one, a sunrise and sunset clock.
This is
radio.
For sleep hygiene. Doesn't have a Bluetooth speaker or anything like that. This is designed to leave your phone downstairs. It simulates via the Kelvin of the lighting on it, daylight. And then in the evening when you're going to bed, it gradually dims down that light over half an hour. It'll play sleep sounds or the radio if you want as well. And in the morning, half an hour before you wake up, it gradually brightens up. As I say, it's designed to be used without a phone so that you can leave your phone far away from the bed so you've got that proper sleep hygiene. You get a better sleep as a result.
Okay, some great gift ideas. People want to find out more?
Oh yeah, backfromthefuture.ie, usual story.
Great stuff. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Now, stick the kettle on and get ready for some festive cheer because next up, Catherine Layden is making Christmas pudding. It smells beautiful. We'll see